late last night, and for some strange reason, I was in my thoughts, and I think I realized that I never really cared if I lost somebody that I called a friend, right? Or if someone that was friends with me for a long time decide they don't want to be friends with me anymore. And I don't know if that's like cynical or if that comes off in a way that people might be like who is this dude, right? But it doesn't matter to me anyway. But I realized that over the years, a number of individuals has came into my life and has called me friend, and I have called them friend. And then something happens, regardless of maybe distance or people change their minds or whatever the case may be. I don't think it's ever bothered me. You know, I don't think I've ever had an issue and was like, oh man, I used to be like friends with this person, but um, they decide that, for some whatever reason they didn't want to be friends and that shit really bothers me. No, I've never had that moment. I am like racking my brain trying to think back on whether or not I've had that moment. And honestly, I don't think I ever had that moment because I, I don't know, simply put, just don't care. And it's not a don't care in a way like, oh, I might be cynical. It's a don't care in a way that I have always, I've never cared that much. Yes, I've had people that I've called like really, really good friends that out of a sudden, for some strange reason, they decide they don't want to be friends anymore. That's never bothered me. And I think it's because I have the understanding that, I always have the understanding that people come in and exit your life just the way they came in, just the way we wasn't friends before you got here. You can leave the same exact way. And I think it's because I've always approached friendships or acquaintanceships or chance encounters in that manner. It's never had an effect on me like, oh my gosh, man, I used to be really, really good friends with this girl or this guy, and we did everything together, blah 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 blah. And now that they're gone, I miss them. No, I don't. Absolutely, I really don't. Because I have fortified my mind to the point where I understand that people are going to come in your life and they're going to exit your life the same way that they came in. You know what I'm saying? And it's not up to me over here to think, oh shit, man, like I really, miss this person. This person needs to add value to my life. Well, if they used to add value to your life, then why did you suddenly decide that your value was no longer needed here? So for me, if you choose to come in and exit because you felt like your value is no longer needed here, then by all means, it was nice knowing you when I knew you. But I'm not going to sit here and waste any thought or energy thinking as to why you did what you did. Because simply put, we have to understand that people will always be who they are, no matter where they're at, no matter where they're from, no matter how much good they're showing you before. If someone's true nature decides to kick in at that point in time, then that is this person's true nature. So I've always um, went into a lot of things, not with the idea of sabotage, but went into it knowing that I will always give, somebody the utmost respect to always be who they are as a person. If you're a genuinely kind-hearted, sweet person, individual, then that's who you'll be. But if deep down, um, underneath, there is a scumbag asshole, eventually that scumbag asshole is going to show his face because that's who you are, right? So we try to place covers of who we truly are when we meet new people. And then eventually that person that's always you comes out. And so I don't do that. And I don't care to impress anybody to the point where I need to change who I am, my philosophy, just because you're new and just because you're not. If you are truly wanting to get to know somebody, when you meet somebody, be yourself. When you are trying to get to know somebody new, be yourself. Because that'll tell you if this person is for your energy. That'll let you know if this person is for who you are. Because at the end of the day, you doing all this undercover shit. And then when these people find out who you truly are as a person, they want nothing to do with you. And you wonder why they didn't want anything to do with you after you showed them your true self. So to not make this message super long, really and truly, just be your goddamn self every time you meet